What's up, guys? It's John with Schultz Peak, Queens Palace. This is my beautiful t650 2020 Bobcat. We're up here on my 55-acre off-grid beautiful ranch here in Clancy, Montana. So I did a little video before, and it was just kind of titled "First Ever RC Bobcat," with a little blip about, you know, right when I got it from Bobcat. So I had somebody say, "Can you do a little bit of a walkover on this and a little bit more of like what it's about?" And that's what I'm kind of going to do. Just give you guys like a 10-minute little rundown on this, and you know, how to get the app and what it means and what it is and why I did it. I do a lot of work by myself. I think for plowing, you know, to be able to run this off a remote, there's a lot of applications, and we're just getting a lot closer to doing stuff. Doing fencing, you know, I can do it by myself. I can run the fence post pounder a lot more level, being able to stand outside of it and watch it. And then next month or two, they're supposed to be going to a GPS where we'll be able to program a job and then come back and then press the program and let the machine do the job. So that was huge, a huge sale for me on this. And so far so good. The app has had some issues. If you're around a Wi-Fi, make sure that your phone has forgotten and will not connect, because if you're trying to connect to Wi-Fi while using the remote, it'll cause a lot of problems. Your machine won't hook up. So I'll kind of give you the tour of this. So this is the tag they put on it. If you get yours on, make sure they put it on the other side. This is the entrance pole side. It's catching on this. If it's out, you go to get in. I mean, you know, you're grabbing on. It's just not. Make sure they put it on the other side. They told me I had to leave it on. It was a radio tag. I'm not too sure about all that. So a little bit about the machine. I've upgraded it to a snow track kit. Up here, it was like a bar of soap on the regular track that came with it. This is a wide track, 18-inch. But since we've done this, man, let me tell you, I love it. Even on straight ice, it'll spin a little, but you have traction and you have control. So walk you back here. Kill switch. So this is a kill switch for it, and we'll kind of come back up here on top of the machine. Go ahead, Taylor. Sorry, buddy. This is your receiver. This is your little light. I kind of put mine off the back a little bit, and that's because if you have it up on top of the machine and you're real close to it, your phone won't pick up on it. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. That's a little FYI, you know, so I try to leave it kind of just tipping off the back of the machine there. So, you know, seems a little easier to work and connect. Okay, so come around here, and they put this little harness hooked up here. There's your button. That's your start button. Make sure the machine's not in park. Make sure the bar is lifted and the door is closed all the way, or it will not start. As you can tell, bar's up, and I don't know about the parking. I don't know if you can have an offer on. I don't think it really matters either way. The machine will still operate because it's all set up on automatic anyways, electronic. So okay, so we're gonna give this a shot. It's not always successful the first time. Just for, you know, you have to hold this button for like 15 to 20 seconds. So, and sometimes your finger kind of slips off of it. So we'll give it a shot. Taylor's kind of showing you here when the light kicks on.
It's on.
Okay. Stay on. Flashing.
Stayed on. It's flashing.
You want to see a flashing light? That means you're good to go. You know, when you're done with this machine, it doesn't have an on-off button for that light, so that's what this kill switch kind of helps with. You just come hit that, it'll shut it down. And then, I mean, you know, of course, don't be a dink and forget to turn the kill switch. Back off before you start your machine, or it won't work. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of come back here, get a little bit of distance from the machine, so, you know, hopefully we have a good connection with it. So here's the app. It's the Bobcat Max Control app on the phone. So I'm going to open that. Let me get my face recognition on it. Okay. It'll log in, sign up. So this app is free. You just get it from the App Store. Bobcat has to give you the machine. You will have to, of course, you can, you know, I don't know if you can do this yourself, but I know that Bobcat has to hook you up and give you the machine and register your machine to the app. So I'll go ahead and hit that machine. It's going to ask me if I want to join it. I'm going to join it. You will need service to hook up to the app, but you shouldn't need service to hook up to the machine. I'm going to come back a little bit away and see if it'll do it. phone call. It doesn't matter. I can't get it. It's like, ah. I think it's going. Usually takes it a second, so. And usually that means it's kind of, you know, doing its thing, getting hooked up to it. Maybe not though. Maybe it'll deny it again. What is this thing's deal, dude? I had it the first time just fine. Like, no issues. It's not. My phone is struggling up here so bad, it's not even funny. Let's try to sign on again. I've got 2 bars, so it should have enough to sign on, and then join. You'll see the machine's sitting higher than us right now too, and a lot of that, like I said, that radio antenna is just okay. So here we go. We got, so it's going to bring it up, and you're going to get into operate, and we'll turn the remote. So like I said, make sure that your screen is locked. If you bump this, move it, and the screen moves at all, the machine will just completely shut down. If you try to connect to Wi-Fi, like if you have Wi-Fi by this and then your phone connects to it and you're in the middle of moving the machine, the phone will freeze, the machine will keep moving, and you'll most likely hit something or drive it or whatever. So you hit your power button, you'll hear a beep, you hit your power button again, and we're gonna slide this. You're gonna hear the horn twice. That means we're good to go. We have startup. So, basic operation, you know, it's just like the joystick is in there. You can't change this up. You've got your hydraulic here, high flow option here, you know, flow in or out, left or right. Your horn, your bucket float. Here's your bucket up and down. Excuse me. This is your bucket boom, up and down, bucket up and down. And then of course, you know, left, right. This is your standard select. You know, you can select the PTO output. This is one thing I love about Bobcat that is just superb, that, you know, you can change the PTO power, so it's a little, you know, from what I understand, it was a little more than 50-50, but it definitely allows it to just do huge digging loads into solid ground. So I was really impressed with that. You know, like for the snowblower up here, all your hydraulic extras for anything that's 7 or 8 pin, and then your menu here, park, lights, and then this will be your bob touch. So if this is an issue, the bob touch isn't working for me, I have to leave a window open in the machine so I can go in and hit it up and down myself. They're supposed to be working on that and letting me know. And then we'll just kind of go ahead and I'll have Taylor do a little bit of, you know. So your RPM gauge is over here. Gonna turn it up, and then we'll hit operate screen, and we're good to go. So everything out on it. And it's, I mean, it's really responsive. You have a lot, like you can go slow, you can bring your bucket up, down, what, you can do the bucket, you know, you don't have to do it fast. You have a lot of control as far as being able to do leveling while you're picking the bucket up and down. You hear the tag already catch, you know, and then it still moves faster if you want it to. You got fast move. So it's not like it's just, you know, you can get a Microsoft controller for this to hook up to it too, which is something I'll be looking into. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. You know, I just wanted to hurry up and get this video done. We can get it out and get it on so you guys can see what this is about. It was $2,900 installed. And like I said, that my biggest thing was because of the